Remember that thing that happened in 2020? It was a pretty big event and it got a lot of people confused and some mad. Tenet? Oh yeah, and COVID too. It's crazy to think that 2020 will be 5 years in a few months. My first thought was to make sort of a reflection video on the chaos that unfolded, but the more I think about it, the more I realize, hey, I kind of miss COVID. For all you 4-year-olds out in the audience watching this on an iPad because you know more about that than your own parents, COVID 19 was a virus that swept the planet in 2020. Well, it technically started in 2019, hence the 19 in the name, but 2019 was more like the pilot episode to the COVID show, I guess. I am aware a lot of you know what this is, but there are also a lot of 4-year-olds on unadulterated YouTube than back in 2020. To all the COVID veterans, think of this as a highlight reel. All you need to know is that everyone was stuck in their house and all they had was the internet, which replaced human interaction. And it hasn't exactly reversed since then either. Get off your phone! Talk to someone! Actually, don't do that. You should keep watching the video and subscribe too. Well, oh, okay. I should also mention that millions of people died because of COVID. I guess I forgot to add that to the list of important things that happened in 2020. So all these stuff sound pretty terrible, right? Wrong! Lockdown was the bestest. Imagine the government telling an introvert that they cannot leave their house. Kinda wish it lasted longer though. You know, if another lockdown happened, I would have a ton more time to work on my videos, and there would be a lot more viewers because no one has anything better to do. So let's address the elephant in the room. Hundreds of thousands of people died in 2020 because of COVID. How can that possibly be a good thing? Well, most of those people who died were in their 80s and 90s, and they're not exactly my target audience, so it's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. I hope this is obvious, but still needs to be addressed. If COVID comes back as like COVID 24 or 25, I'm not gonna get the virus in this hypothetical. Why? Because that would ruin my whole plan to do in lockdown. Also, Among Us, I kinda want that back. I know some people would get mad at me for that, but I also know there's a select amount of people who also kinda want Among Us to make a comeback. I don't know. Among Us is still fun to watch on YouTube. Sometimes I go down these rabbit holes where I just watch a ton of Among Us videos from 2020. And Twitch use skyrocketed back then as well. I don't have anything to say about that, but I feel like if I'm gonna make a video on 2020 lockdown, I should mention this at least once. But you know it's a vital component to the COVID lockdown experience? Online school. That was when I learned Google Meet exists. Looking back on my online school experience, I realized 2020 Weeby was a stupid idiot. I did not cheat a single time for the whole school year. I could literally Google all my questions on my Chromebook, but I didn't. And I just got 40s on my science tests. That's not a lot. I got a 40 on my science test once. Cheating would have been so easy, even if the teachers had some extension to look at our Chromebook screens. The Chromebook was provided by the school, by the way. I could still have written all the things I needed to memorize for a test on like a flashcard and taped it onto my screen, so whenever I look at it, it just looks like I'm looking at my screen. And that's just one of the many ways to cheat when you're taking a class where the teacher can't see half the stuff you're doing. Not that I would cheat in school or anything, because I'm a good student and I just will never, just won't never ever cheat like ever in the past or the future. So like, don't cheat. This video is for entertainment purposes only. But if you were to cheat, you would most likely get away with it since you're hiding behind the computer screen. I'm just saying. So I laid out my reasons. Can we please get COVID back? Like, please? It was fun, and now that I've grown older, I know how to make it even more funner. Plus, since most of us already went through this, it'd be much easier to get back into. And for the ones who haven't been through it, all you do is watch Skibidi Toilet Roblox shorts indoors on your iPad, so there's nothing really changing for you. So, can we get a sequel? A COVID sequel? I have more to do during lockdown than I have not during lockdown, which is kinda weird, but you introverts know what I'm talking about. Please bring back COVID, even if it's only for 6 months. Hi there, hello everyone. Did you guys notice anything new in my video? Turns out my earbuds have this little mic thing on it. Before this, I've just been talking micless, and that's why it sounds like I'm recording in a cave. But I have a mic now, sort of. It's not a very good mic, and I'm not even sure if it's making a difference. Also, I'm still getting used to it, so it might fluctuate a lot, so apologies for the inconvenience. Please tell me if the audio is an improvement from my last video, because if it isn't, there is no point in my $2 earbud mic. Also, since I don't know how to end videos, much less end cards, we're gonna do a little fun thing or something at the end of my videos now. It's called Certified Weeby Facts, and it's when I tell you a certified weeby fact. The world's first certified weeby fact shall be the 27 Club is a phenomena where a ton of musical artists died at the age of 27. If you're curious about it, Google it. That's the whole point of a certified weeby fact.